you too are not ready for a connection, or you don't feel like they are a match for you. It's like you flip the energy on them. Some of you done it in a way to make this person second guess their behavior. But for others of you, you were very upfront, you're very honest. You felt, okay, you're not a match. We're not a match for each other. My bad, right? Out there, but I'm not gonna stand around waiting. And that's another thing. You didn't chase this person. You know, the Emperor in the upright is someone that's noble, someone that, you know, is assertive. The Emperor rules Aries. Aries are assertive. They go after what they want. They're confident, fearless. You didn't chase this person. You didn't beg for this person to be someone that you felt in your head. They're not ready. They're not on that level yet. And it made this person feel confused. It made them thought to themselves, why aren't they chasing me? Crickets, like it was literal crickets.
What's up, JP? How we doing, mate? A little snooze. How are you, mate? How you feeling? Oh, Miss Peacock said, sorry if you're lost. Oh, I just saw. Oh yeah. Oh, you heard about my appointment with the
back again. You were just going off the energy that they were projecting onto you. You could see that this person wants you to chase them. You felt within yourself that you cannot betray yourself and humiliate yourself by chasing them. And
this video is called, and we're 10 minutes in, right? Going back to the beginning. You have let this emotional, avoidant person fall in love. Hey, here he is. Fucking right on time, brother. Number one. You picked old JP to the post there, mate. Well done. He's usually in there before he even gets in the bloody into the people online. Well done, Chief. How you doing, brother? You all right, mate? I was listening to your video where you were doing this, and you said something, and I don't know what you said, but I was like, what are you saying? I don't know what you said, but it was good. I liked it. Whatever it was good. There he is. He picked me to the post, JP. Chief picked you to the post. He's number one. Oh, unless you're just getting up. All right, mate. I'll be gentle with you, brother. I'll find out in a minute. I'll just finish listening to this. This is important to me. You know what, Chief? After I finished the stream last night, and I was, oh man, watching these shorts, and I was like, this is fucking carrying on. Are you worth it? Are you worth us in a daughter like? Oh, nah, Chiefs. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, all right, mate. No worries. I need to find out what that thing is so you can decipher it for me. Oh, is Peacock's here as well, is she? I think she's going to work with Peacock. Yeah, so my eyes are a bit sore. Oh, I do suffer. Oh, maybe it's hay fever actually. Probably. I'll tell you what I had this morning. I had one yesterday. It's kale, spinach, mango. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, so I got this morning. There's this guy called Jim Ron. Hello CJ, how are we? Guy called Ghosties, yes, that's right. Mate, fucking hell. Hey Chief, what about last night? JP missed a fucking cracker last night, didn't he? Oof. Crikey. Unbelievable. We actually had some serious fucking... Yes, mate. We had some high jinks in here last night. I said magic, right? The fucking extractor fan turned on and the light turned on. And I didn't even realise. I was like, hey? I was like, hey? And I looked in the next end of the door, the light's on. I was like, what? Hang on a minute.
I may have felt like, you know what, maybe they're not right for me. Because
anyway, so these that's the one. These fucking messages kept coming through last night. I was up for ages. And then they carried on this morning. I don't want to sound like I'm being a bit fucking big-headed, but you know, I'm the fucking real deal, brother. Chief's on two tarot cards actually. She's on that lady. She's got another one that talks about harvest, I think it is, and there's a Rasta guy there with a box of veg, and then he's on there last night with a fucking straw boat and holding a bloody white peacock. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, what?
I actually want someone to come to me or at least show an interest in me. So
my eyes are sore though.
They actually started to put you off with their behavior, and you started to back off, which made them panic.
I nearly fucked off, but they're lucky I haven't. They weren't very nice to me at all. Told me, I'm not going to do it. Mocked me about my brother dying. I thought, but here's what it is.
They were wondering why you don't want to reunite with them, why you're not clinging on to them, why you're not obsessed with them, why you're not unbalanced because of them, why you're not begging for a commitment and a relationship. They didn't understand that you were going through a transformation. They didn't understand that they were actually placed into your life for your evolution, part of your evolution. Some of you were going through a very traumatic time when you met them and you crossed paths with them.
Jesus,
and it's like Spirit wanted to show you a mirror of, you know, almost as if Spirit wanted to bring them into your life.
It's going to keep going, isn't it? It's going to be like fucking
show you a mirror.
Slap me in the face going, come on. Wakey.
Traits that you needed to release. And you learned about certain traits that you needed to release through this individual. So maybe in the past you were the type of person that overly fixated, chased a partner, always was the one to always initiate meeting up, always wanted to be with this partner all the time, the next partner, whatever the case is. It's like you're both mirroring each other. And this person may have been in connections whereby people acted obsessed with them, or they were the ones that were more in love with a person than that person was with them. And then when they met you, it's like you...
I honestly used to believe that there's always one person loved more than the other. I honestly believe that from my experiences in life, because that's how it's always been. I'd either been madly in love with a person, or they'd been madly in love with me, and I was really too keen on them. But not now. I do believe 100% twin flame. She's my girl.
You had to pay the price for them loving someone more than that person loved them, because they didn't heal, remember? And this individual was shocked that for some of you ended any type of hope, any type of trying to make the situation work. Like you stopped trying, basically. You stopped trying, and you were eager.
I still give them a little nudge every now and again, a very slight one, and then they'll block me straight away. So I'm not going to bother with that anymore. I'm not even going to bother looking at that thing anymore, because somehow they have this power to know that it's me, even though I ain't fucking done anything. And that might sound a bit stalkery-ish, but they fucking sat there watching me probably right now constantly, and I fucking absolutely know it 100%. So it's like, you know, come on, play the game, lovey. Nah, fuck playing the game. Just call me, message me. You can't call me, message me, and let's talk. You know, I'm not trying to get in their knickers.
To settle down. You weren't eager. It's like they wanted you to beg, or they wanted to gain some type of validation from you by you trying to possibly come to their home, meet their family. You know, it's, and this could be in regards to if you're dating a person. Maybe they thought, okay, we can date, but you're not going to come to my house, or we can date, but you're not going to meet my family. It's not that deep. And because you weren't in a state of lack,
I was. Now I'm going to say a lot. No, I'm always going to say a lot.
You managed to flip the energy.
It's coming. It's all coming.
Because this person could be used to
itchy
people revolving their whole world around them, and you refuse to. And it confused this individual, because this individual felt like, okay, so you're not pressing for a commitment or a serious commitment if you dated them, but at the same time, you're not leaving the commitment. So the ball was literally in your court, because you decided to invest in yourself. You
right.
poured into yourself. You poured into your hobbies, your skills, your talents, self-mastery. You invested in mastering your...
Once again, she is so fucking telling my story. It's unbelievable. Every single word she says pertains to me and her. And it's like, oh, don't know why fucking, you know, just fucking deal with it, Phil, you know? Enjoy it, right? I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. You're a manifestor, my bro. I am awesome. You are, CJ. Well done. Good on you.
Self. Because this person was teaching you without realizing about not accepting less than what you deserve. And
they taught me to love myself. They were the third person to say, what am I like at art? Dog shit. They went, no. But they told me off even more than the other two, and said, she went, because at that point I wasn't a musician, and I hadn't look, they didn't know about the poetry and that, where she did, and she's like, you're a musician, you're not good at poetry. She said, you know, you're bound to be good at art. Don't put yourself down. That's negative. Don't like negative. Don't like it. You know, be confident in yourself. You'll be good at art, and that's purely and simply. I started doing art to impress her, if I'm honest, because I was just had this fucking overwhelming feeling of love for her. And once again, that wasn't me trying to be like getting the knickers, maybe subliminally, but yeah, I just want to fucking impress her, you know.
that's that they had
because I've never found someone so similar to me. Music, especially, unbelievable. She's like 15 years younger than me, but her music taste is exactly the same as mine. And that's the other thing, because she's 15 years younger than me. It's a little bit like, ooh. Well, she's fucking 32 next month, so it's not like I'm trying to fucking crack into a fucking 18-year-old, is it? That ain't me. I'm not interested in girls that age. I'm not really interested in girls 32, if I'm honest. I usually like older women, but yeah. So there you go. But she might have a bit of competition coming up. There's a lovely girl works downstairs, and I asked her earlier. I plucked up the courage because she brought me my smoothie over, and I was like, "Are you married?" And she went, "No." I said, "Are you got a boyfriend?" She went, "No, what?" She went, "No, why?" I went, "Oh, just wondered." And then she smiled, and I walked off. I thought, "Ooh, hang on a minute.
offer, you decided to treat yourself the way that you want to be treated.
Yeah, JP. You know what? And you're an inspiration to me because you got how old you're younger. You know. I was trying to ring Sam all morning. I was supposed to go on there for tea last night, but I didn't bother going. I was going to walk the dog, so 12. There you go. How are you now? You were you were about 40 something, weren't you? So. Anyway, even if I couldn't have kids, it wouldn't matter.
This person didn't give you your time, or their time, sorry.
121 on the
you
clock.
You took time out for yourself, whether that was to journal, whether that was to rest, whether that was to watch your favorite program, take yourself out for a meal. You started to do things for yourself. And Spirit is saying, if you're in a situation now, this could be one of the things that you can do. But if you're dealing with someone that is a narcissist, then this will not apply.
No, I don't know.
And it's not about trying to manipulate someone into liking you. It's about, sometimes you are a match to a person, but at the time when you meet them, they're not on the same frequency as you. And it's whether or not you want to do the work, they want to do the work, you can both connect, because everyone has free will. And I feel like in this case,
or 3 bills,
you were supposed to meet, and this person was supposed to meet you to see what true strength looks like. And by you taking a step back and valuing yourself and not begging for this person's company, it got this person worried. It got this person in their head. This person started to feel like they'd lost a good one. Oh, but I thought that you didn't want any type of relationship. You didn't even want to get to know me. Well, there was something about you that was unforgettable. It goes back to the difference within.
Is that the month of Sundays? That Jalemba. Jalemember. Is that the month of Sundays? I always forget.
It goes back to your free spiritedness. It goes back to you investing in yourself. It goes back to you not chasing them and forcing them to be someone that they're not. It goes back to you setting them free. Because I feel like for some of you, you literally ended this connection, whether that was energetic or you said, I guess we're not for each other. And that was it. And like I said, you may have taken the L. You may have felt like, you know what, this person could literally be the one. I can see us, creating a legacy with each other. Like you just knew intuitively that this person and yourself were a match, despite.
And I used to, like, I'll be honest, I used to fucking go into their TikTok and that, and I'd write stuff because I basically, I could see their potential, that they have the potential to literally help fucking millions of young women, and young men. And I thought I need to get them to fucking see this, but it didn't work. It fucking caused a lot of fucking aggro for me, especially. So I thought, fuck it, I won't do it anymore, just leave them to it. Then every now and again I'd be like, well, it'll be 6 weeks ago, I think I saw something they put on there, and I was like, I said, if love is measured in fucking, if love is measured in money, then I'm like the richest man in the world, and we're all still my hero, and then an instant block. But I feel them coming. I can feel. Well, not like that. I mean, but they're on the way there's too much stuff now, and you know, last night just completely and utterly cemented the fact that I am an Earth Angel. So are they. So are you guys, and the mission is greater, and we are directly connected to God.
What they were doing, it's not about being naive. It's about you feeling on a soul's level due to the time that you spoke with each other. Your morals were in alignment, but they were in refusal, and you may have cut this person off, which made this.
I've never even met him. I've spoken to him a lot on the internet, not for a long time. I've seen them. Like I don't know, about 100 meters, 50 meters from where I was sat. I saw them. And they shoot themselves. I was like, whoa. But yeah, that's it. But still.
Avoidant open up to you. You managed to make them lower their guard. No, this is the King of Swords. They were acting in the King of Swords energy. They may have appeared like the Knight of Cups, which drew you towards them. And when you got to know them, they were the King of Swords. And it was all these games. And you didn't understand. So you released it. You released them. And it forced them to shift their energy and forced them to let down their guard. No longer were they in the energies of being self-protective. They started to see you as someone that didn't want them for their pockets.
Hey, Chief, look at this.
Forced them to let down their guard. No longer were they in the energies of.
Hang on a minute, Chief. Can you see this, mate? Are you looking? Please look at this. You've got to see this, mate. Again. How the fuck you managed to get in all these bloody characters? Well, I got the female chief there. I got the female chief. Maybe Miss P actually. Are you looking, Chief? Are you ready? She's gonna be like, what the fuck? Not again. Are you ready, Chief? Let me know. Give me a knock when you're ready. What was that 1753?
Being self-protective. They started to see you as someone that didn't want them for their pockets. They started to feel like they pushed you away. Did I make you uncomfortable? They started to second guess their behavior. Like, is it because of their difference? Why was that? They started to think that
what's going on?
Their behavior may have made you feel like it's because you're different. What if you meet someone from your background or who is different? They started to think that they put you in a mental prison, and they started to dislike themselves for that. And they started to, look at other people as mistrusting, because maybe they had options, and whether knowingly or unknowingly, they may have sided with these options over you.
Oh, I let you see, JP. Then you can say, Chief, look at this. Oh no, Chief, look at this. Oh no, Chief, look at this. Ready? Upside down Chief, Lady Chief with the wand, look, small dreadlocks. Good. And the wand. Bit tenuous, that one, but there's Miss P. Look at that, look at this. I bet Miss P wears a head like that sometimes, doesn't she? Or has done in the past. Crazy.
You feel like
I'm crazy.
They pushed you away. Did I make you uncomfortable? They started to second guess their behavior. Like,
I'm crazy.
Is it because of their difference?
Crazy. Well,
why was that? They started to think that their behavior may have made you feel like it's because you're different. What if you meet someone from your background or who is different? They started to think that they put you in a mental prison, and they started to dislike themselves for that. And they started to, look at other people as mistrusting, because maybe they had options, and whether knowingly or unknowingly, they may have sided with these options over you. And they started to think about how that made you feel. That made you feel like you were on your own.
Worthless.
And they feel uncomfortable if they made you feel this way. They started to look at whoever they possibly could have chosen over you, whether knowingly or unknowingly, as obstacles. Maybe they had someone in their ear.
Oh yeah,
Maybe they had other options that didn't want them to come towards you also. And they're starting to see.
Goddess Energy put a video up this morning, or I'm gonna play. I'm gonna explain to you exactly why. And once again, she is literally fucking. She's not fucking.
That people were trying to compete with you, and they're starting to. It's like this person wants to fight for you now. Everything that they did, or it was perceived to be, in a way that they did, they're starting to see things from your point of view, basically, right? And they're starting to look at things in hindsight and how they may have treated you, and they may have made you feel like you were less than. And in their view, it's like, no, you being different or you not having a certain wage packet, that doesn't matter. It's like they want to prove themselves to you. And they feel like they can't expand with you. And one of the reasons why you managed to get this avoidant to become less avoidant was because you didn't chase. You didn't force to be a friend or to be in their circle. You didn't force to be a part of their life. You simply disconnected. And they forced you to focus on you. And that in turn made them see that without you around, without you in the picture, things weren't really expanding for them. They recognized and felt like when you were around, you boosted their confidence somehow. I don't know, there's something about you staying true to you.
Yeah.
And doing the work,
the real
which made this person forcefully evolve.
Oh, hang on. Well, there we go. Now listen to this, right? I'll give you a little backdrop. This horrible little cunt, in the nicest possible way. Basically, we'd made this connection. He come along, didn't like the fact that she could see she liked me, and he started. I don't know. He was completely fake. He was one of them narcissists that he would say everything you are is what they are. And he basically, one day I'd had enough. I was so fucked off. I said to him, you know what, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to neck a load of fucking downers and I'm going to turn it into that. All I meant was just going to go to sleep. Anyway, he took that and he went around every single person he knew, I knew, it was online on Kick. I went, oh, have you seen Captain Chaos? I'm worried about him. I think he killed himself. So he planted the seed that I was mental. And then he left a message on my thing, and I liked him at that point because he was sort of a bit like my champion, I thought. And he was like, ah. And then and then at the end of it, he did this like sigh, like, ah. And that's all I needed. And I thought, oh, you fucking cunt! Literally, it's all I needed. I could tell the insincerity in the sigh, and then I worked it all out from there. And I fucking dropped him, and I basically was like, no, you don't fuck all to do him. So after that, he fucking made sure him and his, because he's like got serious bad demonic attachments. He was in prison. Look, that happens if you go to prison, but he's of a particular fucking religion that when they go into prison, they get massively radicalized or whatever. Then he fucked off to Qatar with his wife, who was obviously fully fucking hijabbed up, you know, and you never see her. We always see him. And then he ended up coming to England to a fucking birthday party. And then he's like, yeah, I slept with her. He didn't mean he fucked her, but he slept in the bed with her. And I was like, I was like going into her thing going, oh yeah, I fucking, blah, 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 blah. And then their little fucking cohorts who were like, who'd all been fucking manipulated by him. But I think he was fully badly attached by demons. Or still is. And I think I saw this girl who used to be, I found out after, used to be extremely fucking large, like 3 times the size of me. She's a pretty girl now, but she used to be. And she's the sort of girl I reckon would have fucking sold her soul to be a pretty lovely looking girl. Not a 3 times the size of me looking thing. And that sounds horrible, but I saw her because basically what would be going on is they'd be watching me on another phone. I'd be watching them on another phone. You know, all that sort of bullshit. I could see in her eyes, this girl, she was like totally fucking possessed. And I was like, right, here we go. And it all went off fucking big time. I basically, I thought, well, I am the most perceptive person in the world. And I noticed from her video, because she told me she lived in Bristol, I noticed in her video, in the background of her, where she lived was the sea. I thought, you can't see the sea from Bristol. There's nowhere in Bristol where you can see the sea from. I thought to myself, I know where she might live. I thought she lived in Western Festival, but she doesn't. And then she told me, I thought, I fucking knew it. Anyway, so I looked back on the thing, I thought, hang on, I know exactly where that is, because I used to drive past there every day to go to work, at a particular church. I thought, hey. So basically, her dog died, right? And I made a picture for her of her dog. And she was really grateful. I know for a fact she was. But what happened after that, they all saw that she actually must have had, like, maybe not feelings for me, but she liked me. And they did not like that. And then they went from there, basically poisoned the whole thing. And it just got really fucking horrible and nasty at one point. And she'd be there on her thing, putting all this stuff about them being family, like we are, you know. But we're genuine. They were all totally fake. And there's all this stuff on there, him with her, and all this, that, and the other. Now, I don't think anything actually happened with them. But I was enraged. I was fuming. I was seeing it, and I actually was going, because he basically started taking the full piss out of me. Told me that he took piss at me when my dad died, literally laughed at me. And he started saying he was my dad and all that sort of shit. And I was on my way round there, so I knew where she lived. Oh, because I basically done this artwork for her. And then they made sure she wouldn't have nothing to do with me, blocked me, this, that, and the other. I thought, you know, I'm just going to go and take this artwork round there. I thought, I didn't know exactly where she lived, but I knew somewhere near where she lived. So I asked this lad, I said, yeah. And he went, oh, yeah. I said, would you mind giving her this for me? I said, because I've got to give this presently. And next thing I know, he's on the phone. How did you find out where she lived? I was like, oh, it's magic. He's like, you followed her. I was like, no, I didn't. I did not at all. Because I'm a perceptive person. And caused loads more fucking shit. Then I've seen that he's around there, and I've got my cricket. I have my cricket bat. I vowed now if I ever meet him, I'm going to smash his fucking teeth in, like he fucking took piss out of mine constantly. You know. I was going around there with the cricket bat. I was going to go and boot the door in, and I was going to literally smash him to bits in front of them all. I didn't care if I get banged up. I was that angry, and I'm not like that. And on the way there, I got to Star Pub in Star, which is a very special place, and I had this epiphany. So I pulled over, and something said to me, do not fucking go there. Do not go there. So I went to Western Beach. I went and walked down, and I went and paddled in the sea. So it was a bit way out. As I walked back, my route as I took, was the route I took back, a random route, was white feathers every fucking so far along. I just count them. I thought that's grandma telling me like, well done for not doing that. Because I'd have got banged up for ages if I'd gone and done that. But I was hell bent on smashing him. Anyway, so he would be watching what I do, and he would copy what I do on his TikTok channel, on his whatever it is, on his Kick or TikTok or whatever, Instagram, and they'd all be lapping out, oh yeah, he's so fucking great, thinking that he's like this fucking smart, clever guy, who's like cool, who isn't. He's a fucking idiot, smelly, I bet as well, and yeah, just a sad little cunt who's got no creativity, nothing. He says he's a man of God. He's not. He's got nothing to do with God. You know, God wouldn't want nothing. Well, God loves everyone, but he doesn't love fucking little shits like that. I would have thought, because they're demonic, and they sold their soul against God. You know, constantly. I've done a poem about it. I'll read it to you in a minute because I think it's quite good. Literally everything you can think of what you see me doing on YouTube, he do straight after, and I know he still watches now because he's tried to come in a few times on my thing. There's a few tales with him, always the same. So you know, I realise that, but you know, he's got no power over me at all. Suddenly, he disappeared off her channel, and you know, all recognition of it had gone. And when I fucking tried to put her up about it, you know. So there you go. Anyway, Goddess Energy is fucking channeled in this morning. Power, like King Hip Hop Kings and Queens. And she literally tells it to the T. They mirrored your light so well.
Somebody wanted to connect with you, and they think that
thought it was theirs until they lost access to you.
Now, this is somebody that this is more than dishonesty. It's like they tried to tangle you in a situation. They tried to get you stuck in a situation. There's some type of web of lie that they have wove you into, right? So whether this is to you or about you, this person has, I'm getting like this energy of trickery and deception around you. It's like they have tried to paint you as somebody that you're not. I'm also getting they have been deceptive. They've been caught lying to you and trying to trick you. Now, you are the divine feminine, okay? I'm speaking to the divine feminine today. You are somebody that I am getting that you can definitely see through this person. You're very in tune with your inner guidance, with your intuition. You're somebody that the divine feminine energy is very psychic. So you have that like feminine intuition, whoever I'm speaking to. It's like you have this knowing that when people are lying to you, and if you don't know, you will dream it, or you will get a download about it, or you will end up finding out. Now, I am getting that this person here, they thought that they could trick you. They actually thought that you were somebody that was naive. They thought that you were somebody that they could easily trick, right? We have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So it's like they thought that they could outsmart you, right? They thought that they could kind of, well, I went back, I don't know, but I got mosquito. So this is very fitting with this person energy. So when you're around this person, you may literally get bitten by mosquitoes, or you may see mosquitoes. This person, they have the energy of an energy vampire, somebody that sucks the life out of you. I'm getting that they were really draining your energy. And again, if really, like, if you guys, when you were around them, got bitten by mosquitoes, put it down in the comments. This is literally something that happens when you're around energy vampires or people that try to even get you stuck in situations, get you stuck on them so they can drain your energy. I'm also getting that they may have tried to drain you of your resources. Okay, maybe they asked you for some type of money. And again, there seems to be a lot of betrayal. Now, this person, here's the thing about them. They did not realize your power, okay? You are somebody that you are heavily gifted.
No, mate.
You
Not interested in anything Scott's got to say for yourself at the moment after the last conversation.
actually, you have a very good intuition. Like, nobody can lie to you. I'm getting that you literally caught this person out every single time that they lied. Every single time that they tried to lie to you, I'm getting that you knew about it. Actually, this person seems to be kind of freaked out about how you know, right? But again, whoever I'm speaking to, your intuition does not lie. Okay, you have a very sharp intuition. You are somebody that nothing can get past you. I'm also getting this energy where this person doesn't want to show.
Scott hadn't fucking put on my birthday video up still, but he's alright putting up fucking other shit. Not interested. Bullshit. My birthday don't matter. You guys, you get all yours on that.
Their faith. Okay? You called them out. You may have called them out in a lie, or you may have found out about something that they did behind your back. Again, I'm getting that there's like a web of lies they have tried to, like, I'm getting that they've told a lot of lies about you. And I'm getting that you called it out or you found out, and they literally cannot show their face. Like, I'm getting that they've disappeared for a little bit. They're nowhere to be seen. They will not show their face. But they're still watching you. Okay, they're watching you very closely, but they're embarrassed to face you. I'm getting like shame and guilt really just overcome this person because, again, they did not expect you to find out. They did not expect you to like call them out the way that you do.